decided to go ahead and get everything ready to go. I have the sauce all measured out. We're gonna get that heated up. And the beans, last night I soaked them for an hour after bringing them to a boil. And then I cooled them off, kept them in some water overnight so I could restart them today. What I'm doing now is bringing them up to a simmer. We're gonna let those simmer for 30 minutes. So while that's happening, I am going to heat this up. I will bring this up to a boil, give it a taste, see what I'd like to adjust. Last time I made it, it was beautiful. We really liked it. I just didn't prepare my beans the right way. I did more of a dry canning, where they were dry. I didn't soak them at all, and they were too tough to my liking. Some of them came out okay, some didn't. So on the baked beans, I'm going for a pre-soak and to get them a little more al dente. So I'm gonna get some bacon partially cooked. I like it better that way whenever I can it. I'm getting this up to boil. It's getting close. I'm not putting my onions in there, and I'm not going to saute them. I'm going to go ahead and put them straight into the jar, chopped. They disintegrate and become mushier as you can them from the pressure. So I like to leave them whole. And they're still not super crunchy once they get done in the pressure canner. So I'm going to finish frying this up. The beans are ready to go. We're going to get the sauce heated up. Give her a taste test. See what you want to add. And get it to your liking. I have everything set up and ready to go. I'm going to show you 2 jars on how to get them all jarred up. It's going to do about roughly 16 pints. When you're canning, nothing can be absolutely for sure on a recipe. It just changes. So, with the beans, it is 3/4 of a jar. Just do your best. I can't exactly give you an exact amount. So give her a good eyeball. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just don't get too high so they have room to expand. If you don't feel safe, do a little less until you get a little bit more canning under you if you're new. And one will always have more than another. Okay, next I'm going to add my bacon. I overcooked it a little more than I like, but I don't like it when it's totally raw in there. You do whatever you would like. I better save some of that since I have quite a few more jars to do. I'm gonna throw me in some onion. I personally like quite a bit. You put in however much you would like. I just got to remember to save enough for the other jars. Okay, next I'm going to add our wonderful sauce. And I'm going to add it under an inch, just so it has some room to expand. So that's a little under an inch. Set that there. And we need some vinegar, which I always seem to forget to have ready. So we need to wipe the rims really well, even though that funnel protects them quite a bit. Do it to be safe so they seal. Even though they should anyways, because sometimes if you have siphoning, it comes back out anyways. But just to be safe, we'll apply our rings just fingertip tight. What your fingertips can do. Don't put your hand into it. Fingertip tight. And there you have it. We'll get all these loaded into the canner. Got them all loaded up into the canner. I have 14 jars. I did have to make another pot of sauce. I ran out. I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong. But sometimes that happens in canning. You can have a recipe and, you know, something goes astray. So roll with the punches. I made some more. Finished jarring them up. I need to get my lid on here because she's pretty toasty under there. And my kids are going to love their Christmas present. And with the rest of the sauce that I made, I'm going to make some more to take to the lake and put them in the camper for the summer. All right, so we have our steam coming out. We're gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. And once that's done, we'll bring it back. All right, so my timer went off. I've got my 15 pounds of pressure for my location. I'm going to put that on there. And once that comes up to pressure, we'll bring it back and show you how the jiggler works and how fast or slow should your jiggler jiggle. Let's find out. Alright, I'm bringing you back to show you how the jiggler is going to look when it is up to pressure. So I'm now up to 15 pounds of pressure. Well, I hope that little clip helped, because I know when I first started, I always wonder, what is this supposed to look like? So, as another YouTuber showed me on one of her videos, Setting Face, she did a nice little clip on how this should look. Something I always wondered that nobody ever showed. So, as she called it, it's like a little finger dance. what better way to describe it? So, I have done pints. So my pints are going to can for 75 minutes. And quarts would be 90 minutes. All right. She's done. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa. They look so good. Woohoo! I don't see any siphoning yet. Oh my stars. Oh. That is so cool. Homemade baked beans. So, if you have any questions, leave them below. If you have anything you'd like to see made, cooking, baking, canning, let me know. And we'll get her done. Have a great day. I am going to have to tell you that these are good. I just got to thinking about it. If you want to try these and not be a canner, do the recipe. Get your sauce ready. Either allow your beans to soak as long as you like. You could go ahead and do the whole boil process. Let them sit in that for an hour after they boil. And then dump the water, re-add some water, get the beans to however you would like them, and put that sauce in there, let them cook some more, bake them. Oh my, the possibilities are endless. So use this recipe however you want, even if you're not going to can them. It's worth a try.